Could you survive the Valley of Giants? Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the world nearly 1 million years ago. There are no cities, no villages, no roads, no fire, unless you have made it yourself. There are only endless golden grasslands stretching to the edge of the sky, cracked red earth under a brutal sun, and distant blue mountains that have never been named. This is the African Rift Valley in the Middle Pleistocene, and it is the most dangerous place our ancestors ever called home. In this valley, everything is larger. The elephants are taller than modern elephants, with tusks that curve like scythes. The hyenas weigh more than a grown man and can crush the leg bone of a rhinoceros in a single bite. The cats that hunt here carry upper canines the length of your hand, and they do not roar to warn you. They simply appear. This is not the world of myth. This is the world we came from. Welcome to the Valley of Giants. Now imagine you are one of them. Not a modern human. An archaic hominid. You are short. You are strong. Your body is covered in coarse dark hair, your brow is heavy, and your eyes are sharp. You have no claws. You have no fangs. You cannot outrun a hyena. You cannot fight a lion alone. And yet, somehow, your small band of 9 has survived another night. This is the story of how they wake before the sun. The lead male, marked by a pale scar across his left cheek, stands on a flat rock and scans the horizon. His mate, who wears a small bone pendant on a leather cord, breathes life back into last night's fire from a single hidden ember. Without fire, they are meat. With fire, they are something new. Something the valley does not yet understand. There are 9 of them. 2 leaders. 2 more adult males, hunters. 2 more adult females, foragers and fighters. 2 young children. And 1 elder, gray-streaked, bent, leaning on a wooden staff. The elder does not hunt. The elder remembers. The elder is why they are still alive. They leave the escarpment at first light and walk into the open. In the tall golden grass, they find a paw print larger than a human hand. The hunters crouch. The elder nods slowly. They are being watched. They have always been watched. The first encounter comes at midday. A giant short-faced hyena, Pachycracuta, a predator that weighs 110 kilograms and can run down a wounded gazelle without breaking stride. It is feeding on a fresh kill. The wind shifts. It lifts its blood-stained muzzle. It turns. It sees them. They do not run. Running is what prey does. Instead, they do something no other animal in this valley can do. They coordinate. The lead male stands tall and roars. The shorter, broader hunter loads a smooth river stone into a leather sling. The elder pulls a lit torch from a smoldering bundle and hands it to the female. Then all 9 of them stand up at once, roaring, waving arms, making themselves the largest thing in the landscape. The stone flies. It cracks against the hyena's shoulder. The torch flares. The hyena hesitates. And the most dangerous predator in the valley turns and walks away. Not because it was defeated. Because, for the first time, it was confused. This is our oldest weapon. Not the spear. Not the fire. The group. Cooperation. The refusal to stand alone. But the valley is patient. In the late afternoon, as the tribe moves along a dry riverbed, the youngest child wanders. Just a few steps. Just for a handful of bright red berries. And on the high bank above her, something long-limbed and pale tawny is already watching. A saber-toothed cat. Homotherium. Silent. Coiled. Hungry. What happens next is everything our species has been built for. The mother realizes her child is missing. The father hears her cry. He does not think. He runs. He throws his fire-hardened spear the moment he sees the cat leap. The spear does not kill. It does not have to. It deflects. It breaks the trajectory. It buys 3 seconds. In those 3 seconds, the rest of the hunters arrive. A second spear. A sling stone. A torch thrust into the predator's face. The saber-tooth, enraged but unwilling to die, retreats into the grass. The child is alive. The father is bleeding. The elder presses crushed medicinal leaves against the wound. This, too, is ancient technology. Medicine. Memory. knowledge carried in a gray-streaked head and taught to the young around a fire. Because the fire is everything. That night, in a rock alcove, they light it again. And the fire is not only warmth. It is not only light. It is a message to the darkness. It says, "We are here. We are awake. Come if you dare." And the darkness does come. 5 giant short-faced hyenas, moving as a pack, coordinated, silent, surrounding the alcove. The watchman sees the amber eyes reflecting in the firelight. He wakes the others. The tribe forms a circle. Spears outward, torches raised, children behind the elder. And when the first hyena charges, the defense is savage and disciplined. Spear butts to the snout, stones to the skull, flint axes slashing, fire pressed against fur. The attack that would have ended any lone animal in the valley ends instead with the hyenas retreating into the dark, howling. No one died. This is the miracle. In a world where the average lifespan was perhaps 30 years, where every night could be the last night, this small band held together and survived another one. By dawn, the tribe is moving again. They have seen enough of the Valley of Giants. The elder, who has seen more suns than anyone alive, points his wooden staff toward a green horizon. Past the heat haze, past the dry riverbeds. There, he remembers, there is water. There are hills. There is safety. And they walk across open grassland, past herds of prehistoric horses who do not fear them, because these small brown figures are not enough of a threat to run from. That will change. One day, it will change the world. But not yet. They reach the river by midday. The water is cool and clear. The children splash and laugh. The lead male drinks from his cupped hands. The mother removes the bone pendant from her own neck and fastens it around her daughters. The heirloom is passed. The line continues. That afternoon, they build a simple shelter against the trunk of a great baobab tree. Branches leaned together, grass woven between them. The elder teaches the younger hunters how to strike a better edge from a flint core. The women gather roots and mussels from the river. The boy child carves the first figure of a hominid into a piece of pale wood, with a sharp stone and a small tongue of concentration poking between his lips. This is the first art, the first symbol, the first time our species told itself who it was. That night they eat cooked fish around a campfire. The stars above are the same stars we see now, though the patterns have shifted. The girl wears the pendant. The father is healing. The elder watches the flames and knows his memory has done its work. Could you survive the Valley of Giants? Alone? Almost certainly not. You would be too slow for the hyenas, too weak for the saber-tooth, too blind in the dark for the lions. You have no claws. You have no fangs. You have no fur thick enough to survive a single cold night on the plain. But you have something else. You have a voice that can warn others. You have hands that can make tools and carry fire. You have eyes that can recognize another face across a crowded circle and know that face will fight beside you. You have a mind that remembers. And you have a group, bound by something older than language, that will not leave you behind. That is how they survived. That is how we survived. Not because we were the strongest creatures in the valley. We were not. We were small and soft and almost nothing compared to the giants. We survived because 9 of us walked into the dawn together. And because, when the hyenas came, we stood shoulder to shoulder and we held the line. The Valley of Giants is gone now. The saber-tooths are extinct. The short-faced hyenas are bones in museum drawers. The giant lions live only in paintings. But those 9 hominids, walking into a green horizon, carrying a child with a bone pendant at her neck, they never really left. They are the reason you are here. They are the reason you are watching this right now. And somewhere deep inside you, in the place that still remembers how to be afraid of the dark, in the place that still looks for the face of the tribe in a crowd, in the place that will still, without thinking, step in front of a child to face the danger first, they are still alive. They are still walking. They are still us.